Hi former colleagues, my name is Christa Wessels. I'm currently a first year intern in Durban and loving it. Francois asked me to make a short video about my time at the rural school. So I did my final year there in 2018 and I absolutely loved it, and I would choose it over and over again, and I would recommend it for everyone. But I'm just quickly going to tell you why I loved it so much and what I learned. So Worcester is a secondary hospital, which means it's similar to Kolbremer. It's much smaller than Tygerberg. So you have about 3 consultants per department, and then you have maybe 1 or 2 regis, and then MOs, and then you have interns and students. So you work in clinical groups of 3, and then you are the 3 per department. So it's maybe just 3 people on internal or 3 people on psychiatry, and that gives you quite a bit of exposure. What's also nice is that people know your name. You're not just a number in a big group of 20 or 40, and I think that helps with your training, because your progress can be monitored, and if someone sees you struggling with something, they can look after, they can give attention to that. Then further, you get a lot of exposure to clinical skills. It also depends how much you are into it, but if you ask to do things, you'll be able to, say, intubate or put up A-lines. You'll be able to learn that. At Worcester, I feel I'm in my 3rd month of internship, but I feel very confident in clerking patients and making a plan as to how to manage them, and then to ask for advice from a senior. So I think during the first 5 years of our training, there's a lot of intensive studying going on from books, but not as much continuous care seen by the bedside, which I think is something we saw a lot of at Worcester, and that helped me quite a bit because I'm a practical learner. So it was very good for me to see a patient in casualty, to come up with my own plan, to discuss with the senior, then to admit them, to see them throughout the course of their stay in hospital, and then to be there at discharge and to know what's happening. So that was really good for me, because it helped me to start thinking again and using the knowledge that I have, because you can't just spit out answers. That's unfortunately not how patient care works. And then the support structure of the rural school is lovely. You have Francois, then I don't know whether Halta is there anymore. You have Tuchida, who's at reception. Even the cleaners and the security guards, like, everyone knows your name. It's just friendly, it's nice. You walk across the road to campus. I have a friend who's at rural school this year, and she's staying not on campus, but she's also loving it. There isn't something like traffic, like it's 10-minute traffic, it's nothing like in the city. So for my mental health, that was very good. Then also in Worcester, you make such good friends. The hostel's lovely. I think you guys get to go for a tour of it. And then there's so much to do outdoors. There's this lovely dam. You can go mountain biking, you can go running, you can go walking, you can go swimming, and then there's this lovely market with fresh fruit and stuff. Sorry, I'm deviating. I think Francois wants me to tell you about the academic things, but I'm going to tell him to give my number to whoever wants to ask some questions. Maybe if it's a bit of a tricky question, or it's something you don't want to ask in a group of people, you're very welcome to WhatsApp me. But my message is basically just that I loved rural school, and I'm not saying that because Francois asked me to say it. I really did, and if I could choose again, I would choose rural school. All of the best with your studies, and I look forward to working with you one day soon. Bye.